This happened. This older couple hired this guy. I mean, how many times you turn around and you hear this story? A shady roofer.
Yeah. Why does it seem like it's roofers mostly?
I don't know why it's always the roofers who are the shady ones, and not all of them, because as you'll hear,
a lot of really good ones. Most of them are good.
Yeah, some really good ones helped out this family. Boy, this older couple who could not do this work, they hired this guy thinking that they were going to be all set. Listen to how this unfolded.
An accused con man on the run from Target 8 and police ran out
on the run from Target 8 and police.
of luck today. Our investigators are always tracking contractors who allegedly take your money and then take off.
Target 8 investigator Susan Samples reports that things have been going downhill fast for an unlicensed contractor charged criminally now after a botched roof job on a home in Ionia.
He put the shingles on like upside down or something.
Wait till you hear how bad he did.
It's the picture his alleged victims have been waiting to see. Dennis Upton in jail blues. Blue himself, no doubt.
Wait, what? What did?
Phrasing.
Wait.
Susan Samples said.
Susan sample a better word, Susan. Hi-oh! Come on, that was a good one.
None of them are good.
Who's Susan Samples?
She's the investigative reporter.
Oh.
Wearing jail blues, Blue himself, no doubt. Like, got the blues, I guess? Or, I mean, maybe he's like Ron.
He took out some ribs.
Yes, he's like Ron Jeremy. He's double jointed or something.
In jail blues, Blue himself, no doubt.
Ben, we might have use for that in the future. If you could pull Susan Samples saying that might work out in drop form later.
In jail blues, Blue himself, no doubt.
Sample a better word.
Finally locked up when police picked him up on a traffic stop.
Yes. Mr. Upton, what was he doing at the time?
Is that how you want to take care of this matter, sir?
Yes, sir.
But the homeowners he's accused of scamming are far from the only ones going after the owner of Upton's Quality Construction out of Potterville, southwest of Lansing.
Just a mess.
The
That's the homeowner.
24-year-old is already charged criminally for operating without a builder's license in the case of Randy and Denise Shattuck, who gave him $9,000 to rebuild their Ionia roof.
Nothing is done correctly.
Only to be left with a less than code
including the dental work.
You just body slammed me and broke my glasses.
Come on.
Correctly.
Only to be left with...
You're saying that lady sounds like the guy that Greg Gianforte body slammed? Is that what the suggestion is being made?
Yes.
Randy and Denise Shattuck, who gave him $9,000 to rebuild their Ionia roof.
Nothing is done correctly.
If you'd like me to get the hot up here, I'd also like to call the police.
Sound anything like him?
Yeah, what are you talking? I don't think it sounds anything.
I don't hear that.
I think it sounds like someone who forgot to put their dentures in.
Only to be left with a less than code shoddy shingle job that had to be ripped out.
How
and
many
redone.
times do you think she had to practice that shoddy shingle job?
Oh, she's a pro. She can do that.
Shoddy
she didn't
shingle
say
job.
Blew himself, so I don't know.
Like had the blues.
That had to be ripped out and redone by a gang of charitable souls.
Now, when they talk about ripped out and redone, like all the way down to the studs, all the wood, everything. It's like this guy
basically didn't have a roof anymore.
Well, wait until you hear how he taught himself how to roof.
All
Listen.
Licensed builders.
They're wonderful. It got answered my prayers.
And she just
they could have done without that sound clip because I got nothing from that.
She's upset. She's happy that they helped her, and
no, for sure,
she's happy.
And she's crying tears of joy.
Wonderful. It got answered my.
She sounds fine.
Wonderful. It got answered my prayers.
And she.
Well, got in.
She said, guys, I could tell. She said, God answered her prayers. We heard that.
All licensed builders.
They're wonderful. It God answered my prayers.
Oh, they're wonderful.
They're wonderful, and God answered her prayers.
Oh,
okay.
Wonderful.
He just plain got took advantage of. Yeah, it's just ridiculous what's up there.
Yeah, that's the dude who fixed the roof. What did he say?
That South Park. They took her jobs. They took her jobs. See, there,
Not terribly
Even Michelle found that funny.
Yeah.
surprising, perhaps, given one of Upton's newest and definitely oddest criminal charges.
Now listen to this. Here's where you get an idea of how he's doing a crash course on roofing. Check this out.
A misdemeanor for failing to return 11 books to a Lansing area library. The topics Building 101, with titles like Ortho's All About Roofing and Siding Basics, and The Complete Guide to Carpentry for Homeowners.
This guy, literally, before he started the job, went to the library and took out all of their books on how to put on a roof. And it's added to the charges because he never gave the books back. So now he's being charged for that, too.
And what a dope. He could have just gone to Google. Probably gotten better advice.
He doesn't know how to get online.
That's
Are you
true,
kidding?
yeah.
He was probably sitting on the roof, thumbing through the books, and then he goes, oh, my God, I can't read.
He's like, I
He
didn't know
checked
it'd be
them
so
out a
much
year
work.
ago, long before the Shattuck's roof job and before a deck job at another home that's prompted yet another criminal fraud investigation. Apparently, 1001 ideas for decks didn't include actually installing one.
That's a good
But
thing.
the crimes to which the Potterville man pled guilty in Eaton County Court
He really owns this, too, though. He's got nowhere to go here.
and pled guilty in Eaton County Court.
Did you understand that charge, sir?
Yes, sir.
What did you plead the charge?
Guilty.
Driving under the influence, .168 in April with a suspended license, and running from police.
And you know it was a police officer?
Yes, sir.
And he was directing you to pull over?
Yes, sir.
And you didn't pull over, right?
No, sir.
You just kept going?
Yes, sir.
He's known to do that, doesn't show up in court unless he's cuffed and in custody. And that's where he'll be for several months at least, giving him plenty of reading time. In Eaton County, I'm Target 8 investigator Susan Samples.
I guess what I want to know is how, typically, if you're encountering someone who's really stupid, like this guy.
Yeah, you could tell.
It just doesn't, you can just tell that they're not, that things aren't going to work out, and you say, well, thanks for your time, we're going to go in a different direction or something like that. The fact that there are
You heard their sound clip, though.
The deck people and the roof people who said, yeah, take my $9,000. That's unbelievable.
Honey, I do say this guy seems very smart. He pronounces the.
Got took advantage of. Yeah, it's just ridiculous what's up there.
800-785-1073.
$9,000. My God.
For the roof, which is a bargain, actually.
Is it?
Yeah, I mean, I guess it all depends on the size of the roof. But putting a roof
wasn't
on
that-
is not
wasn't that big,
it's
though.
not a cheap undertaking. It's
No,
a
I
very
understand
expensive
that, but
process.
This roof wasn't like, it was just a very standard looking roof.
I don't think they were being overcharged. They
Right.
just weren't getting the work done appropriately. They
But
would have
that's
paid
what I mean, though.
probably
It's not
more.
like it was even like, I don't think they were being undercharged that much. Like, I think they could have gone to somebody else and gotten a similar price.
Maybe. And I just cannot believe that they said, yeah, well, sign us up.
Like most houses in like subdivisions and whatnot, they have like multiple layers on the roof. But this was a very standard looking roof. It was just, there's one side and here's the other side. This dope was going to do it for $9,000.
Man.